Good morning, it's Dr. Fred here, Elite Chiropractic Coaching down at the beach at Newport. Check it out. And there's been a question and a message that's been weighing on my heart, and that's why I came down here to talk to you. And I have a question for you. Number one, are your patients using chiropractic, or do they believe in chiropractic? This is a massive difference because we create chiropractic believers. Why is that? Why do some patients use chiropractic? What's that look like? Well, patients come, and when they're out of pain, they leave. They may go through correction, but then they quit. They may even get in a little bit of lifetime and then they quit. Or right now is the winter, people call up and go, "Doc, I have the flu, I'm sick, I can't come in." Yet those same people will go to the local drugstore and get drugs. They'll go to their doctor, to their MD, with a fever to get antibiotics. Those aren't people that believe in chiropractic. We know what it's like to believe in chiropractic. We don't have to think about it. We get adjusted because we know it gives us the best life. And then there's patients that get it. They bring their kids in. They stay forever. Why? Why does one person believe it and another person use it? Why do those people walk in that said, "Doc, I've been going to chiropractic for 30 years. I believe in chiropractic," but they're the ones that stay home sick? Right? They're the ones that, still come in when their back hurts, yet they believe in chiropractic. Well, I think we need to make a change. Guess why? Gallup did a study, 2015. Only 14% of Americans go to chiropractors. 70% of those think it's about neck and back pain. That's a belief system. Really? Is that all we've done? 4.2% in over 120 years? I think it's time we did something different. How did we end up here? Well, there's lots of theories, but the reality is that's what we've been taught. So many management groups over time have taught us, fine, people buy with emotion and justify with facts. So what do we do? Mrs. Jones, how does your back pain affect your life? Well, that's emotion. But what did we focus on? Here's the problem. I spent 20 years in human behavior. Okay, I spent 20 years reading research, studying NLP, life coaching, and here's how your brain works. When you're under a highly emotional condition, you feel something in your body, and you're in an emotional condition, that wires in your brain. So the minute you get them focused on pain and you wire it, that's how they're wired. Have you ever heard the mantra, "It's easier to learn something than to relearn something"? So management groups and the profession that taught us, give them what they want and then teach them what they need. Well, I hate to break it to you, that is totally against human behavior. And I just think chiropractic is the sole purpose, and I think that's a belief system for you. I believe it, and I know that you believe it. So if we're walking in this physical body on this earth with this sole purpose, get a message out to humanity, then we need to change what we're doing. Don't you think? You think we need to interrupt that? After over 120 years, 4.2% believe in chiropractic? I don't know. So anyway, this is the problem that I had when I practiced. When I started Elite Chiropractic Coaching, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to bring something different to the profession so we can make more of an impact in the next decade than we've made in a century. Now, some people may think that's crazy, but it's the crazy ones that change the world, right? And I can't do it alone, so let's do this together. So, what we did was I studied self-empowerment. We learn and we teach in our Creating Chiropractic Believer boot camps that you can learn how to identify limiting beliefs. You can learn how to clear them. You can learn why a patient comes in and says, "I don't believe in chiropractic." Well, are we still going to do the same gravity thing? Like, really? Have you ever gotten a patient from, "Well, that's like saying you don't believe in gravity"? Come on. Can we be more intelligent than that? I'm not saying that's dumb. I just never had a patient off the street or in the clinic have that objection and then actually commit to care and become a lifetime patient. So let's do something different. So in our Creating Chiropractic Believers Bootcamp, we teach you how to identify belief systems, how to clear them, how to change new belief systems, because when people believe something, they act and think differently. How do we know that? Because why do you brush your teeth twice a day? There's no research that says that you should do that. There's countries and religions that kill thousands and thousands of people over belief systems. We're operating by belief systems all the time, right? But until we believe it, we're not going to live it. And so what we found over the last 8 years We've evolved these boot camps, and even the last couple of years, we have well over 200 doctors. 93.6% of those doctors have increased their patient commitment 30 to 50%. And the people that are doing all this system, between 95 and 100% of those corrective care patients go into lifetime care. Why? Because it's based on human behavior, because we know how to change their beliefs. Imagine if you can get 8 out of 10, and that's conservative, 8 out of 10 to commit to full correction, and at least 8 out of 10 of those into lifetime care. Over 90%, first of all, is unheard of. There's maybe a couple people, Chris Zano, Joe Borio, those are the really ones that are leading this. And Elite Coaching, it's probably the only systems that can do that. Why? Because we all do the same thing. We look at belief systems, and these boot camps will train you how to identify belief systems, how to do it in the doctor, how to do it in your team, so they can do it in your patients. So you don't have to know how, you just got to know why. If you want at least 8 out of 10 lifetime patients, you want at least 8 out of 10 when your team is so committed and convicted and confident that this can happen, then we're just going to give you an offer that you can't refuse. Okay? So first of all, we'll take 15% off. Second of all, we're going to make a money-back guarantee that if it's not the best communication and chiropractic experience that you've been to in the profession, we'll give you a full money-back guarantee. That's how confident we are that this can change your results, change the way you think, turn your team into leaders. There is no question. So go to EliteCoachingLLC.com, click on the link below, and fill out the start the process. All this is a survey just for you to say, here's where I am, for you to look at yourself, here's where I am, here's where I want to go, and then we'll have a conversation. And if you want to take your life, practice, purpose, team, and everything to the next level, and you absolutely want to see those results, we promise and we guarantee our personal commitment to those results. So you think about what your purpose is. What do you want to do? Is it time we did something different? Do you want to create chiropractic believers, not just users? And if that answer is yes, just go to EliteCoachingLLC.com, fill out start the process. Let's have a conversation, and let's make a bigger impact together in the profession than we've made in the history of the profession so far. I look forward to speaking with you. Let's have an amazing transformational relationship. Thanks.